Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Saturday, we just had that incredible full moon on that 1212 portal. It has been amazing. I just want to start out, guys. I am doing an amazing workshop this month, December 29th. It's a Manifest Your Life vision board workshop. It's interactive. There's tools you have to bring. We're going to be doing candle work for manifesting using color magic. We're going to be invoking archangels to help kick up the energy of our manifestations. I'm really excited. I'm sure everyone's heard of vision boards. There is a specific way to do it. There's a way to align it, to get specific on dates, to charge your board. And whenever we work with archangels, it always adds an extra oomph of energy to our manifestations. Not to mention, we're doing a bonus candle work with our manifestations. So if you want to manifest love or money or health or career, whatever it is, I leave all the information in the description of the workshop. I'll put the link down below, but I really hope you guys can join me. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interactive. And I just noticed with Vision Board, a lot of it is accountability. So we're all going to be doing it together, following along, doing the candle work, and it's perfect for the waxing moon. If anybody has questions on this workshop, let me know. It's just in a couple weeks. I'm super excited. I know I'm going to see a lot of you guys there already, and I just love manifesting work. And if you guys have questions on it, like how is this going to work, send me a message. I'm so happy to answer that. But otherwise, I'll see you guys there. It's going to be great. Vision boards are so effective, and there's an art form to it. It's not just posting and pasting whatever you want. I'm going to guide you through it. We're going to add a lot of manifesting energy work along with it, and I love working with the archangels, so it's going to be even better. All right, guys, let's get started. Hi, thank you so much for joining. All right, this is, you know what? I was going to do another energy workshop, but I got so many messages like, yes, we missed your tarot. So you know what? I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to do it again in a different format. So before I ever start these, I always get into meditation and see what the divine, the universe, whatever you call it, has to say to everybody. Like, what's the theme? And what I got this time is that it's about making moves, guys. We are in a space, like, I'm not sure if you guys feel it. And please comment down below or in the chat. But this full moon really removed that last little bit of blockage, and we were very conscious of it. Like, we knew what this was. It wasn't like, why am I feeling all weird? I mean, you might have been, but there's an awareness to it. So it's all about acting on our passion, not over analyzing, just moving with it, being logical. Don't burn yourself out, but it's new beginnings. We're creating new beginnings. We've done enough of the ideas. Okay, where do I want to go? How do I want to do it? Now we just got to get there. And honestly, it's just action, just little steps. So I'm going to be pulling cards for every zodiac sign for guidance on how to best do this. I like this a little better. A lot of people already tell you what the energy of the week is going to be, but I want to get specific guidance from your angels divine for this particular zodiac, each zodiac, your sun, your moon, or your ascendant. Check it out and see what they have to say. How can you guys best use this energy? How can you guys get you guys moving, motivated, taking action? Finding that beautiful balance for this beautiful new book. I don't even like calling it a chapter. It's a new book, you know? We're entering a whole new phase. When we have new beginnings, it does require us to kind of look at our past objectively, take the lessons, leave the rest. I always think of a hot air balloon, drop the weight and move on forward. Okay, so we're going to get started, guys. Thank you again for joining me. Let's do this for Aries. Again, I'm asking for guidance for the sign of Aries on moving forward and taking those action steps. Let's see. I'm fine. Anything else? One more. I've been pulling a lot more cards per sign. It's been taking me a little bit longer. All right, Aries, you guys have the World, the Ace of Ariel, which is coins, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Moon, Aries. So when it comes to you moving forward, taking those steps and taking action and getting things going, it looks like you guys are still kind of coming out a little bit of that phase. You know, we're working through the internal fears, the internal sabotaging, and that might seem a little cliche and obvious, but not here. When you have the Seven of Swords, you guys are still kind of coming out of it a little bit. Let me give you an example. You guys have done the healing work, you're in this better space, and now you want to move forward into this new arena. And understandably, there is some hesitation. And Aries, for you, usually are on it. Let's go, let's move. But let's take it slow here, Aries. with the world we just completed, we just wrapped it up with the Ace of Ariel. It looks like for you guys, a lot of the things that might be holding you back is finance, money to go back to school, money to put into that business, money to invest in that travel, whatever it is. But with the Ace of Coins, they're letting you know it's new resources of money are going to be coming in, Aries. Don't let that stop you. Sometimes you're like, well, I'll do this when. There's other things you can do around your idea that's going to help pull that in. You know, when money comes in, it's a thought, it's an energy form, Aries. So what they're really asking you is, don't wait. Don't let that be like to have you drag your feet. This coming up week and with this energy, do other things around it. Some people don't want to get started. And you know what this reminds me of? It's like when people are like, I'm gonna go to the gym on Monday, like it's Wednesday. Like they want to wait till everything's nice and clean. No, start on other things. Design a website. You could go on Canva for free, design business cards, or you can look at schools, or you can look at houses, whatever it is you're planning to step into this new area. Even if all the money hasn't come in just yet, it's coming. Do all the work around it. When you have the Seven of Wands as well, this is really about having confidence in yourself and believing in yourself. I know, I love Dr. Wayne Dyer, and I know everyone's heard this before, but you have to believe it before you see it. So it's not just about the action, Aries. It's about all the energy that goes in around it, preparing that space. Even if it's like, an example can be like when people are manifesting love, they're like, but no one's coming to my life. I'm like, well, clear part of your closet up as if someone's going to be coming in. Take the stuff off the other side of the bed. Act in the energy as if. That's really how you're going to get this energetic momentum. And that might be a little tough because you want things to do, Aries. Like, I want to build, but it's the internal energy. You have the the Six of Swords. They're letting you know there is going to be some movement coming up. You're still kind of coming out energetically. I think a lot of your focus, Aries, is energy. So maybe some chakra balancing, some awesome meditations when you sleep to kind of set that subconscious mind. Because there's still other aspects that you're questioning. Understandable. And the moon, people are like, oh, fears. And it is, but honestly, the moon gives you the opportunity to improve your plans, to think things over, and I really apologize. It's because a lot of people in this house, so you're going to hear noise in the background. It's tamale making season and we're Latin, so everyone's cooking. So I'm not saying all Latins do, but my family definitely does. So for you, Aries, the money is going to be coming in. All that is right now is clearing up your energetic space. Go through your house, get rid of stuff that you don't want, make that vision board, get clear energetically, align your chakras, do some really cool meditations. Energetically for you guys, it's really more aligning with the feeling and the faith of it before you see the manifestations. Aries is my moon. So, I like things to do, like, okay, this next, this next. But I'm kind of like, oh, but I'm waiting for this. Well, there's other things. I can do visualizations. I can do affirmations. You guys get what I'm saying here, right, Aries? Everyone's moving forward now, and we're really being asked not to stop. We're really being asked not to overanalyze. Don't get too much in the feels. Like, what if I can't? Oh, just do what you can. But more importantly, Aries, it's about energetic alignment and things are going to be coming in. Good job, too, with the Ace of Coins and the Six of Michael. This also means new jobs, new relocations, travel. This can also mean new sources of income coming in for you, Aries. This is why I know a lot of it has to probably do more with the material, physical world and support. So yeah, we want to move. You have to wait to find that house. But you know what? You can get in the energy. You can do active visualizations. You can start picking out furniture. You know what I'm saying? Jump ahead as if it already is. Man, join me for my vision board, guys. My vision board workshop. It's going to be great. And what's awesome about the workshop too, you can use it at any time. It's not just for the new year. Some people do like 3 vision boards in a year because it's so good. Anybody else love them? Like, I think they're great. Like, they're magical. They're magical. Okay, Taurus. Let's see. Again, this is for guidance on moving forward, taking action for the energy of Taurus. Living guidance here for the energy of Taurus. Whoa. Jeez. That's for you. One more. There we go. Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, Queen of Coins, the Fool card, Traditional Tarot, and the Emperor. Honestly, Taurus, this is about you not to move forward. Again, like the title, to move forward, take action, get things going. Don't focus on the little things, the little nitty-gritties. Don't micromanage. Right now, what's going to help you really propel forward is keeping your eye on the bigger vision. You know, like when you write something and you get caught up editing, and so you don't finish, like just write the whole thing and then edit at the end. But think of that with your plans, Taurus. Think of the big picture and don't get caught up on the details. Don't be stubborn about little things not being just right. What's beautiful about these cards, I mean, Taurus, this is laid out. You guys have the passion, you guys have the vision, you guys know what you want. And for a lot of you too, you have the financial backing. But this is more about not tripping yourself up with how the little things need to look. Concern yourself more with what is the overall picture? What am I trying to do? What am I trying to serve? The macro perspective. Now, usually when you try to make baby steps towards your goals, they're like, chop it down and do little ones. For you, Taurus, I think it might just so you don't self-sabotage. I don't want to self-sabotage. Just get slowed down because we're stuck on the nitty-gritty. You know, the universe is going to provide you the people, the opportunity, the finances, everything when you keep it broad for yourself. So an example of this can be, like I said, with the writing, or like maybe you're on a business project. If little things aren't perfect, that's okay. Does it work? Can we compromise here? All right, next. It's about getting to the big overall, not the small thing. You know, don't focus much on the chapter. What's the whole thing of the book? Now you have the leap of faith and the Emperor card. So again, Taurus, this is unknown when you have, if I can get this card off the table, that would work. The Fool card, you're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to know all the steps, and they're not going to present themselves to you until you actually move. And that's where they're saying, don't get caught up in little things. Just keep up a good momentum as best you can. Take control. Think 3 steps ahead. See, don't be too tunnel vision. Think broadly. And as soon as you take control and move forward with it and and understand whatever you start something new, there's always going to be a learning curve. I get this a lot with my clients. They're like, well, I had some hiccups and maybe it's the wrong decision. No, when you ride a bike, you fall, right? Do you stop? No, you don't. Taurus, this is incredible. And when you have the 9 of Cups, guys, this is a beautiful, not just successful, but emotionally healthy and happy time in life. You guys are set, Taurus, financially, creatively, even emotionally. In some way, you're coming into your own. So you're in a really great place. Keep with the flow. Keep with the big vision. And also, too, with the Leap of Faith card, I think what's amazing about this, Taurus, is they're asking you to remember why you're doing it emotionally. Don't get caught up in I'm not saying you are, but don't get caught up in the money, the look, the control aspect. Do it. Remember why it makes you feel good, why you're serving. This is a very macro perspective. It's going to help it bloom. And this is with any business, right? Everyone starts, I'm just using business as an example, whether it's starting a family, whether it's going back to school, whatever it is. Whenever we start something, it's because it makes us like excited. And then somewhere along the way, we get caught up in other things. You know, the ego or the looks or the money or what, the car, the corner office. Keep it broad, keep it centered, take control, compromise as best you can. But this is all about making sure you keep it service-oriented. And when I say service-oriented, maybe it's for your health. Remember why you're doing it, you know? Or if it's for work, remember the bigger picture, the mission, Taurus. That's really going to help you push through the little minutia that's going to want to get you stuck. You know, and it's kind of like, oh, you know what? If I just keep gnawing on this, I'm not going to hit that deadline or do this or do that. Big picture. All right, Gemini. And I'm super excited. Can anybody else feel it? Like there's more clarity. Even if we don't know, but we know it's like, you know what? I know what I don't want, so I absolutely know what I do want. I know what I don't want, so I know what I do want. And bam. Like, I don't know how to get there, but I'm moving in that direction. I'm not sure how it's going to come about, but I have faith. Like, there is just an incredible energy that's going around right now, and I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited about this. Let's see. All right, Geminis, let's see what guidance they have for you energetically to get moving, to get grooving. I love it. A couple more. One more. Thank you. All right. The Epiphany card, the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the 6 of Coins, and the 3 of Coins. What's going to help you, Gemini, is to work collaboratively. Now, whatever your plan is, whether it's to start a family, a business, a project, to travel, whatever, you really wanting, like, this is the area I really want to go in. Even if that's like, going back to school, the Epiphany card came out first. And this, you guys have gone, whenever that card comes up, I'm like, whoo, it's a great card, but it's a card you really earn. It's like you've been through the ringer, lessons, experiences, and as a result, you come out wiser. And in that wisdom, you're able to share it. You're able to be a light to other people. And when you have the Seven of Swords, you're kind of coming out of this and understand whenever we go through some kind of transformation, yeah, it's a new world. So as you're stepping forward and wanting to move forward, they're like letting you know with the Seven of Swords, it's really best to work with others, to ask for other people's opinion, and not just anybody, maybe mentors, teachers, people who've done it before, people that you respect, because there is a better way to go about what you're about to venture into. And it's not saying that your way is wrong at all, Gemini. They're just saying, look, there's things that we don't always see. When we, and air signs, you guys, you're very deep thinkers, but sometimes we spin the wheels a little bit. They're like, look work with other people. Don't work alone, whether it's starting a business, going back to school, maybe you have to go sit with a counselor, maybe it's a relationship, like, maybe a therapist, or maybe talking to your partner, or to people who've been there before. You guys get what I'm saying, right? And when you have the Knight of Gabriel too, it's about being courageous. You're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone, Gemini. You're just going to have to do it. But isn't that exciting? You're passionate about something. You're driven. You're courageous. You know that the territory is unknown. So you're going to have that level of vulnerability and ability to lean on other people and to take in other perspectives to help expand yourself. Because you have the Six of Coins and the Three of Ariel, again, this is really about your own self-development, but in collaboration with others. This is what's going to help move things forward, give you those great ideas, provide those opportunities that you're looking for in order to move forward. And when you have the Six of Ariel, understand right now you might be like, oh, I'm going through a shift financially or school or career. Your needs are going to be met. So if that's really your concern, you're going to be okay. But the thing is, it's going to come through people. Whether it's that opportunity, you're going to meet that person, you're going to go travel with them. At this point, at this leg of your journey, Gem, you're not supposed to be solo, okay? And you're supposed to be able to work and to gain ideas and momentum with other people. This is going to help get you up and going. Find a new soul tribe. See people, like, hey, dude, I want to travel the world. You want to join me? Or I'm going to start this business. I know you know marketing. Can you give me some pointers? Whatever it is. Or collaboratively. I know sometimes you guys try to learn and research on your own, and that's fantastic. However, that's going to slow things down. Do that later maybe, or do it in conjunction. But let's collaborate. Oh my goodness. Let's collaborate. This is really an incredible time for personal and creative growth, Gemini. And you're going to have such a wonderful time attracting people and to work with, to grow with, to learn with. So stay open to that. Be open to new ideas and try it out. You might be pleasantly surprised. All right, Cancers. What moon magic is best for this phase? Oh, we're in waning moon. So this is about release, letting go, what we want to minimize in our life, what we want to shrink, So this is a good time to release unhealthy attachments. This is a good time to let go of old pain. As the moon shrinks, so does the energy of your intention. Not the energy, the focal point of your intention. All right. Let's do this. Cancer energy. I always think of my sister. Again, I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Everyone's home making tamales for the Christmas season. If you're Mexican, you know what I'm talking about. What guidance you have for the energy of Cancers? Get them taking action, moving forward. Ooh, I felt something touch my hair there for a sec. Anything else? Yes. Perfect. Two of Wands, Page of Cups, the Fool, the Epiphany, Six of Cups. Honestly, Cancers, and this kind of makes sense. I mean, I have Scorpio, but I have water signs. It's really important whatever you do, whether it's a new venture, a new idea, a new collaboration, a new job, what's most important is emotional well-being. That's important for everybody across the board, but especially for water signs. So for those cancers out there, what's going to help you take that action, move forward, stop overthinking, is to really be emotionally balanced. And what they're guiding you to do, which is really sweet. Number one, I think what's most important, cancers, is being able to consciously select from this point forward the people you surround yourself with, whether it's coworkers, family, friends, partners. And you're like, well, that's my family. I understand, but there's some things as healthy boundaries. It's important that you really surround yourself with people who have the same vision, the same goals, the same ideas, and are extremely supportive. Now, sometimes we can't help it. Like, I can't help that Sally works next to me in the other cubicle and she's a negative Nancy. But what you can do is put some earbuds on. What you can do is ask her to keep her voice down. You can take a break. You can do your affirmations. Within reason, guys. And Page of Cups, what's really called for you, Cancers, is to loosen up a little bit and have some fun. And I'm not saying, party at the club, although that's your choice. But this is more about being with family, being with childhood friends, being with your soul tribe, just being with people who emotionally support and nourish you. Not just your mental thoughts, your emotional. Because when we're around these people, we remember who we are. They remind us, hell yeah, I am that awesome. I am that loving. I got this, and it helps to align us. And when we're in that space, you're going to be more motivated, more clear, and more charged. Do you guys ever have it when you're around those people and you're like, hell yeah, pumped up, let's do it. But it's from an emotion, you're being emotionally fed, right? So you have the Leap of Faith card with the Epiphany card. There's going to be a lot of growth always, right? If we got it right the first time, we wouldn't incarnate so many times. So guys, get yourself off the hook. But you guys really have done so much growth over the years. Again, Leap of Faith, the Fool card, new journey. Not a new chapter, it's a new book. And you're not going to know all the way. You're not going to know every step. Things aren't going to align perfectly before you get started. So please don't wait for that. It isn't going to come. Just do it and understand there's a beautiful unfolding in this process. There's a reason you turned down that wrong street. There's a reason you by accident dialed the wrong number or did those things. They're not mistakes, they're redirections, and they're meant to help expand you. Now you have the Six of Cups. Again, this is about embracing that inner child. It's about remembering the fun of it all. Maybe you guys just need a good road trip. Maybe you guys just need to emotionally just cleanse and clear out. And that recharge, nourishment. I really want to point out the word nourishment is going to help you be 10 times more focused, 10 times more inspired and motivated. And again, Cancers, this next leg of your journey is not supposed to be alone. Now, most people are like, well, we all need people. But some people's new chapters have to do with their independence, being able to lean on themselves, being able to find their own way. This is just not going to be yours. Doesn't mean you can't do your own work, but you are meant to have a really good support group. You are really meant to be around people. So whether you're getting a new job or new friends, it's being very conscious of your environment, because this is what's going to help feed you, grow you, unfold you in beautiful ways, guys, which is wonderful. I mean, solo journeys aren't bad too. They're definitely different, but this is wonderful, guys. Believe in yourself. Remember why you're doing something. Have fun with it. And be around people that remind you and reflect back to you your own joy, your own ambition, your own dreams, and let that feed you. Feed each other. This is what's going to help you. Not more overthinking, not more planning, feeding yourself emotionally. All right, Leos. Oh my goodness, I almost knocked over my sparkling water. It almost gave me a heart attack. Okay. How y'all doing? Thank you so much to you guys for the timestamps. I really do appreciate that. Leo, it's my rising. I always get excited. Let's see. What guidance here for Leo? Let me guide this energy of Leos. Helps them take action, move forward. Whew. Hey, Leos, I'm excited. You have the decision card, the Chariot, change your life. A lot of major arcanas here. It's a good. King of Gabriel, Ace of Gabriel with your wands. Guys, Leos, I'm super excited. The universe is really asking you to step it up. And I'm not saying Leos, I'm rising too, so I'm not, bashing us at all. But it's like, we know we can do more. We know we can be a little more challenged. We know we have the extra time of the day to really, but with the decision card, there is a fear here, especially when it comes to the Chariot. It usually has to do with career and work, but anything that's going to enhance or uplift your life in some way, give you some kind of recognition, whether it's school or career or projects. But we're playing small, not because we're incapable. It's probably because of fear of failure. Fear of like, what if I don't do well? What if it goes down? When we really care about something, that's when we procrastinate, right? Because if it doesn't work out, we're that much more disappointed. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed, Leo. But what they're asking, like, you need to stop holding yourself back. Whatever idea, business idea, school, collaboration, whatever it is, that new, project you want to talk about, or maybe you want to launch something, do it. You're only holding yourself back, Leo. It has nothing to do with ability, intelligence, skill, even experience. It has to do with confidence. You can do it. And when we kind of stick here, you hit like a ceiling, Leo. You've gone as far as you can in this particular area energetically. And now to really move forward, to really have those dreams, whether it's that 6-figure income, that relationship, that career success, travel the world, work remotely, whatever it is, you're going to have to jump, but you're going to get caught. The Chariot ensures success, and not just success, recognition. However, it does require self-control. That means being more structured. That's for me. I'm not. Being determined, consistent, Leo, consistent. You know how we can start off real good, like Monday, we're like, hell yeah. But by like Thursday, like we kind of fall off a little bit. No, back on up. You have the change your life card. Guys, it's in your hands. Isn't this amazing? Destiny. Destiny is in your hands, Leo. So you grab both of it and you run with it. You are not at the mercy. It's not like, well, things haven't panned out. At this point, you guys have had enough revelations and you've been hit enough times, and your heart has been stabbed enough times this year, and your confidence has been shaken. Enough. It's enough. It's like, I'm going to stop procrastinating, and I'm going to stop tripping my own self up, and I'm going to embrace these incredible changes. Now, when you have the King of Wands, this is a big picture idea. I know it can be scary, but go for it. What are you going to lose? Nothing. You're not doing anything. Just go for it. Whether it's having that awesome business, or running that fashion line, or traveling the world, or moving countries, or whatever it is. This is definitely movement, creativity, and vision in so many ways, guys. And so don't get stuck on the minutia. Well, this isn't ready. And if I want to do that, I really should save at least 60,000. No, you don't go from A to Z, A to B, and then to C, and D, E, F, G. Ace of Gabriel. This tells me too, guys, and I'm so excited, Leos. These are amazing opportunities. Travel, new careers, new contracts, new agreements, movement. You guys, we're in such an expansive state, and this is really an opportunity to do something that you're passionate about, that's new, that's wondrous. Yeah, we don't know what it holds, but it's exciting and challenging in a growth way, not in a beat you down kind of way. And an opportunity to move around, whether it's move jobs, move houses, travel, change of scenery, guys. It's time. It's time. Even if you're in a certain niche at work, change it up, add something new, do something new. This is very exciting. You can do this, Leo. Break free, jump for it, try it. It's going to find its own way. Okay? Virgos. Let's do this. Let's see. How are you guys doing? It's Saturday. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a quick drink. All right. Okay, so I got this ring light, and it's so glaring. It doesn't look natural at all. I'm like, it's gonna make it look like natural light. See the shadow? That doesn't look like natural light. But I am grateful for it. All right, Virgos. See. when you go to different signs, the energy switches sometimes. When you tap into it, it doesn't feel anything like the previous sign. Loving guidance to the energy of Virgos. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess not too unlike their Leo friends. Let me get one more. Virgos, you also have the decision, the star, my favorite. Knight of Wands, 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Clarity is new beginnings. This is good. All right, Virgos. This tells me you guys have already done a great job. I remember a lot of the signs as I read them. You guys have gone through so much trial, error, transformation the past couple years, maybe even 3 years. And right now, this is about you making a decision to enjoy life. Hear me out, Virgos. What's going to help you move forward? What's going to help you take action and make your life better is to be in acceptance that life is good now. Now, hear me out. Sometimes when we struggle for a long time, that's a mentality. I have to bust my ass to make $1. I have to, it's normal to have dysfunction and toxicity in a relationship, or there's belief systems that we create when we go through struggle. It's almost like PTSD, honestly. And there's so many things that have come into alignment for you, Virgo: relationships, home, family, work. So what the universe is asking you to ditch is the mindset. Because already things are blossoming, already things are aligning, already things are coming true and unfolding and manifesting. But you have to make a decision to leave that stress response behind, because you're going to create more problems, not because you deserve it, not at all. You're doing ace, but because they don't want you to make it more difficult. So if things are going good, sometimes we have that fear like the shoe is going to drop. It's too good to be true. Oh, so what's around the corner? When things go good, we get scared. But if you can just recognize that life isn't like this, life goes like this, and you could just have peace knowing, yeah, it's great right now. And yeah, there's going to be a challenge, but guess what? Change is the only constant. It's going to go right back up. That might stop you from holding yourself back from really being present and enjoying everything right now. To move forward, you must be in acceptance of where you're at. An example, Virgo, you might be doing so good at work, meeting all your goals, making that good money, but you're still doing that crazy ass overtime and burning yourself out. Why? Habit, fear. What if it doesn't stay this way? Hell no, put that stuff away. Enjoy life right now so that we can actually move on to the next thing. It's almost a little bit of, it's here and I'm happy, but it's almost like I'm scared to enjoy. I hope I'm not over explaining here. Now you have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Gabriel. This is about sticking the course. You guys are passionate. And when you're in that presence of acceptance and using all that awesomeness and that happiness, you move forward with that momentum. Yes, with the Nine of Wands, there is going to be determination. They're going to ask you to really move forward with passion, use your instinct as you go from here. Yeah, because you're a little nervous. Like, I haven't been so good, but I'm going to just walk it. You don't have to do it with fear, but do it with vision. Do it with passion. Yes, you can be prepared as things come along, but it's all about moving forward now. When you have the Six of Wands, you guys have already done your victory dance. You guys have already done great things. What's the next project? What's the next idea? Don't use all your energy just trying to maintain the status quo of where you're at. Use that energy to keep propelling you. Use that energy to think of the next goal, next job, next promotion, next move. There is a little resistance between where you're at to where you want to go. So it's really about being in that. New beginnings card. This is for a lot of those Virgos out there too that are entering new lives, especially whether it's blended families, other, friends, new groups, new soul tribes. Oh, somebody put the heater on. But it's really about being able to release old patterns from the past with love, with respect, because it helped you, it honed you, it changed you, but leave all those old stressful patterns behind so we can step into the new with healthier mindsets and patterns and belief systems. Right now, it's more about maintaining and getting really clear on the next vision versus crazy action. It's emotional alignment. Does that make sense, Virgo? And this is what's going to help you move forward. When you're in that peace, like, you know what? I don't have to struggle to maintain this happiness. I've made it. Let me use the energy to move myself forward here. It's more of a mental game right now for you guys, of course, right, Virgs? But beautiful nonetheless. You guys are being well supported for your next big move. You just have to be able to know you can do it. Absolutely. Look at, you already did it. On to the next. Oh my goodness, it's really hot. I'm going to open my window just a little bit. Do you guys mind? Somebody turn on the heater. Crazies. And I'm just going to open this just a tad. Okay, thank you. All right, Libras. Let's do this. For any of you guys who read the cards, you guys ever have it where you know like certain signs that are in your life and you always think of them when you pull the cards? One of my best friends is a double Libra. Double. She's hilarious. I love her. All right. Breathe in. I want to guide into the energy of Libras. Guide them, help them move forward and take action. This is weird, kind of stuck. Deep breaths, Libras, deep breaths. I can see why these cards were hard to pull, Libras. You have the Lovers, the Five of Wands, the Page of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Moon. Libra, right now, you guys really are moving through a lot of emotional turmoil. Maybe turmoil is the wrong word. Pain. Sorry, my chair is like all squeaky. I think I need more than a fold out. You guys have probably had in your, and I'm just going to speak to the romantic aspects right now. It doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be platonic or familial, but there has definitely been miscommunications, arguments, pain in your recent past. And even if it's not crazy recent, you've held it. You've held it. Now, in order to move forward, it doesn't matter. And I tell people your emotional world always mirrors your financial, career, whatever, because it has to do with worth. Your worth. The universe just feels worth. Self-worth, financial worth, it doesn't care. It's worth. So what was going to help you to take action on your life, to move forward confidently, to embrace these new beginnings, is to face the fears and the emotions that are coming up right now. So don't throw yourself into work. Don't throw yourself into the gym every day for 2 hours. You need to sit down and work through this, because this is going to affect the opportunities, the possibilities, the relationships, the money. And you know, guys, Five of Wands, just so many arguments, drama, miscommunication. They're saying, look rise above it. Don't be tempted to get pulled back into that argument. When you have that toxic partner that you finally had the strength to walk away from, and then they send you that text message or email, and you're like, and you feel like, I gotta respond. Don't. I know it's tempting. I'm a Scorpio, Leo, Aries. Trust me, it doesn't get more feisty than this. But don't. It's just, it wants to draw you back into that pattern, and you're done with that pattern. You're done with it. That's over. Whether whoever this is, or whatever emotional turmoil, misunderstanding, arguments, or drama that has come into your life, rise above it. Don't engage it. There's a way to really resolve this within yourself. We don't always get those, we don't get the closure sometimes. We don't get what we're looking for, but you know what? That's okay. There's plenty of relationship life coaches out there. I life coach too, guys. If you want, the link will be down below. Do the vision board with me. Let's start a new chapter. What's going to help you? Page of Cups. You really need to be social. But I'm not talking about getting drunk, drinking your problems away or doing something to distract yourself. This is about, again, family, loved ones, saying yes to those invitations, holiday parties, networking events, really going out there and being embraced with people who really emotionally are healthy. Sometimes we forget what that looks like when we've been in the toxicity too long. And when they're there and they uplift us and they heal us and they nurture us, and we're more aligned, we're stronger to heal and clear. And you're going to heal, Libra, by being with other people. Do not put yourself into hermit mode. You have the 7 of Gabriel with the moon. You can do this, Libra. Fight for yourself. This is about standing up for yourself, respecting the boundaries that you have made, claiming your personal power, having confidence. Right now, there are a lot of things that are coming to the surface that scare you. This can be, well, what if this doesn't happen? Or what if that? And so I'm going to complete it, continue a pattern. No. Again, when fears come up, be conscious. Like, I know where this is coming from, childhood, trauma, whichever. But it's an opportunity for you to recognize and to improve your plans and to make better decisions. And it's an opportunity for you to face that shadow. It's to face it. This is just the last purge of it out. I always think of like throwing up, like, get it out, guys. But no. And when I say stand up and fight, it doesn't mean to engage in a dramatic fight. Sometimes fighting is fighting our fear, fighting our urge to engage in toxic behavior, fighting our urge to answer that text message, fighting that urge to enable any kind of codependency. It's all about emotional healing, Libra. That's going to help you move forward. So again, please don't go distracting yourself by throwing yourself into work or into the gym or into, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is going to help heal you guys. Get a Reiki session, therapy session, EMDR, journaling, punch a pillow, scream. I do that. I'm like, lay in the sun, bathe in the moon, do what you got to do. There's candle work too. I have a workshop for grief, for releasing grief. We are in a waning moon, the exact same moon phase that you need for it. Grab a candle and follow along. Okay. If you guys want that, I'll put the link down below too. But this clearing needs to happen to help you really take off. I hope that's served you. Scorpio, let's do this. Let's do it. God, I want to take this jacket off so bad, but it's like I look kind of ghetto underneath it. It's so hot. Whew. I'm on the second story, so they probably put it on downstairs, and I'm like, my poor dog back there is probably so hot. And I opened the window. I'm going to open it a little bit more. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just super. Oh, my God. My goodness. All right. Scorpio. Hey, that's my son. I'm so parched. All right. Let's do this. Scorpios. What's going to guide them and help them to take action, move forward in their passions? Let's do this. Just Scorpios. And guidance to them, just Scorpios. I can take action. Follow their passion. Hey! One more. I'm going to get a clarity card on that one. See, I did a dance too soon. I'm just kidding. You're fine. I see. That's going to help them with that. All right. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Death card. Don't worry. Clarity is 9 of Michael and 8 of Gabriel. Let's do this, Scorps. This is your territory. All right. Scorpios, what's going to help guide you to follow your passion, take action, move forward, because that's really what we're being asked, not to overanalyze, right? And Scorps, and it's my son, we get lost in those thoughts and we can go down that rabbit hole real deep. What they're asking of you is to take control of your creative thoughts here. I mean, when I take control, instead of, it's not about not being emotionally, in the feels, but this is more about you taking action on your plans. So there comes a time when we have a lot of visions and that's enough. Okay. We've thought it out. We've made lists. Now it's time to take control and start taking those action steps, being really ambitious. An example of this can be maybe you want to start your own business, but you've been putting off registering yourself as a corporation or an LLC. Maybe you've been wanting to go to school and you finally picked the school and you finally picked, this, and that. but now you actually got to make that appointment with that counselor. Maybe you've been planning to move houses and you know the kind of house and what area. Now is the time to make an appointment with that realtor. Or maybe you want to travel the world and you know where you want to go and you have your little Hopper app. Maybe it's now time to buy. Take control and get this going. When you have the Emperor card, there's nobody else here that needs to do this, just you. There's no other things to really think about, feel about. It's more about taking charge and doing it. Jump, move, guys. You guys are ready. You're ready to do this. And I don't say this easily, Scorpio, because I don't want anybody jumping before they're ready here. But there is an opportunity, this energetic window. Do you feel it, Scorpio? Do you feel it? Because I know I have, and I have some Scorpio friends. I have a friend who's a double Scorpio too. She's terrifying, but I love her. Like, you feel it. You feel it. Like, I got to move. I got to get things going. Do it. Whatever it is. Buy that ticket, make that appointment, go look at that house, look at that school, just start. And you got to start physically moving here, physically moving. Okay. Now you have the 9 of Raphael and the 10 of Raphael, which is the best. Emotional fulfillment, happily ever after. Scorpios, I'm not saying your career creative is not important, because it definitely is here. But what we're making moves on it's because of this emotional world. You guys have done so much work to have those healthy relationships, family, relationship with your kids, your siblings, with yourself. And now it's time to really build. Now, hear me out. This is what I'm saying. Now, some people have those projects and those ideas and they go to school for like the money or for the looks or egotistical. And I'm not judging it. Scorpios, you're doing all these moves in order to create a life, an emotional space of well-being. You're working hard to buy that house. You're working on yourself so that you can attract a partner at the same level. You're expanding and moving so that you can share that with other people. It's for your emotional well-being, all right? And in order to maintain this, to grow it, we got to start making moves. Whether it's taking that relationship to the next level or working on ourselves and maybe making that therapy appointment, whatever it is. And I'm not against therapy, so go for it. You have the Death card. You guys are leaving an old way of life. And the Death card, yeah, there's endings. It's endings, but there's always new beginnings. And the 8 of Wands is asking you not to sit in it. I understand. Like, I think a lot of us are in really good places. We finally a little bit farther away from the, whatever it is we've let go of. But right now is not a time to just sit and process. It's action. 8 of Wands is about activity, sudden results. The more you guys start moving, the more things are going to appear, opportunities, people. You have the 9 of Michael. So this tells me, Scorps, you've been a little bit more in your mind. Do you understand what I'm saying here? You guys know where you want to go, and you guys know what you want, and you guys have the idea. Done with the thinking. Don't allow your thoughts to sabotage you, because if you overthink, you're going to stop. You're going to worry, what if, or this doesn't happen, or what if I do this and I hate it? What if you do it and you love it? What if you do it and it works out great? This is a time of less thinking, more doing, okay? Whether it's, again, relationships, career, education, this is a time of real big movement. You guys got to take a little bit of control. Don't put it on other people. Maybe if you're collaborating and people are lagging, cut them out. Keep moving, Scorp. This is about you taking responsibility and accountability. Do you know what I'm saying here? I hope I'm not confusing you guys, but what's going to help you let go of the past and finally heal that last little bit and to really step in is action, not more thinking, not more emotional, deep, rabbit holing. Let's get going. You guys know what it is. I know what it is for me. I'm like, dang, girl. I do what Brendon Bouchard does. Brendon Bouchard tells you in the morning, pick 3 things that are just going to move the needle forward. Not go into the grocery store, like your goals. And in the morning, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. At the end of the day, I've done like 1 or 2 of them. I'm like, girl, you could have done all 3. Why didn't you do all 3? You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Brendon Bouchard is awesome, by the way. I highly suggest him if you guys need to get motivated and it's simple, but man, it's effective. He's so effective. Shout out to Brendon Bouchard. All right, Sagittarius. I know. I would take off my jacket, but I look it's a little ghetto underneath this. I was making tamales. Does everybody know what tamales are? If you're in America, you probably do. So I was like putting on a shirt that I didn't mind getting like stuff on. So I just put this over it. I was like, they won't notice. And now I'm sweating bullets. So that's what I get. Sagittarius. Loving guidance energy of Sagittarius to get them moving, following their passion. Couple more. Ooh. Come on. Ooh. And one more. I already know where this is going. The universe is probably like, don't speak too soon. New beginnings, 10 of coins, the lovers, 9 of coins, and King of cups. Sagittarius, now, of course, we have new beginnings in lots of different areas of our life, but for you, Sagittarius, what's going to help you follow that passion and take that action and moving forward, it has a lot to do with your home base. It has a lot to do with your family, your spouses, your home. All right. There's a lot of new beginnings in regards to the family dynamic, the romantic partners in your life. There's a lot of healing that has taken place, restructuring, kind of a redistribution of values for you, Sagittarius, understanding like, wow, you guys have had a lot of lessons here. Maybe I saw the most funniest meme about Sagittarius. My sister Sagittarius too. It's like, instead of like, you know what, this isn't working, deuces, I'm going to start somewhere else. No, you stayed and you figured it out and you worked through your own stuff and you maybe let go a little bit of control and you worked with what you had. I love that saying. The grass isn't green. The grass, what does it say? Grass isn't always greener. It's green where you water it. Sorry, I chopped that one up real good. But you know what I'm trying to say here. And you guys are starting an incredible new journey, whether it's with your children, with your whole family dynamic, with your partner, your fur babies, your home. You guys have really put in so much work to have a much more rich and rewarding family life, healthier romantic lives, whether it's growing with the person you're with or letting a person that was toxic go because you're trying to be healthier and more aligned and do things that are in your long-term vision. You have the 9 of coins. You guys have done such hard work, Sagittarius, not just for your financial security, for your physical security, for building the home and how you want it and how you want to feed it and nurture it and contribute to it. The King of Raphael cups here too. It's also following the creativity and the passion and trusting your emotions when it comes to expanding your relationships, Sagittarius. Now, I'm not saying there's some Sagittarius are probably like, what, girl? I was talking about business. Let's talk about business. Understand, like I said with, was it Libras? Your money, career, creative life will always mirror your emotional one. Worth. You guys, the universe is going to go through the path of least resistance, right? So if your emotional world's a mess, but you're cool at money, they're going to pick that up to help lift this. Or if your money's always wonky, but you're a pretty good relationship, it's going to go through the relationships to pick it up. For you, Sagittarius, what's going to help you move forward and get more creative and make really good decisions is to have this stable foundation. You need this. This is what's going to help launch you off. No more just this wayward, try 5 million things, finish only half of them energy. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm guilty of that too. But you guys are really investing in your foundation. You're investing in your framework. You're investing in the close-knit connections you have around you, healing, growing, building, aligning. It's just been so much beautiful, incredible. And I'm not saying easy work. And as a result, when you have that, you'll be able to focus. You'll have some place to springboard off of, people that support you, understand you, better communication with those around you. So when you make those decisions and you make those moves, everyone's on board. Everybody understands who you are, your intentions, where you're coming from. That's really important. That's really important, Sagittarius. And we can thrive individually, but we thrive so much more when we have an incredible support group, network. It doesn't have to be blood family. It could be, friends, soul tribe. You know what I'm saying? Continue to nurture this, align this, clear this up, heal, trust in yourself, open up those communications, vulnerability, heal all of that. You know what this reminds me of? When you try to make a bed, but there's like lumps? Just because you go like this over the top ain't going to move the bumps. You guys have had to pull the covers back, clean all that stuff up so you can have a smooth foundation. Okay, Sag? Capricorns. Many of my good friends. I keep talking about all the people that I know. They're a Capricorn. We all know someone that's one of the signs, but I always think of them. Okay. Let's get started. Caps. loving guidance for the energy of Capricorn. To follow their passion, get them going, get them moving. I'm loving how the Ace of Wands is coming up for so many of us. All right, Eight of Wands, the Fool, Leap of Faith, the World card, Ace of Wands, and the King of Ariel. Capricorns, I think you're doing pretty good. I think for you, Caps, what's going to help you follow through, what's going to help you take action, it's going to be hard for Capricorn. I don't want to say it's going to be hard. You guys are literally going to have to practice consistency here. Now, I understand. I'm not saying I mean, Caps, you're slow and steady, sure-footed. Earth signs tend to move a little bit slower, right? Overanalyze, overthink, but what if? You're very methodical with your moves. But here, time is of the essence. It's about making changes, trusting yourself more, believing in yourself, Capricorn. I know it can pay off to be cautious. I understand, but there's so much more to lose by overthinking things here. When you have the World card, there's so many things that have come to completion for you. And for so many of us, Capricorn, and again, a lot of people are getting the Fool, you're entering new territory. Whether you're starting a new job, maybe you're getting married and it's a new frontier, starting a family for the first time, buying your first home, whatever it is, because you have the King of Ariel with the Ace of Wands, you guys are making really big moves in your material world. Maybe you're paying for that really expensive wedding. Maybe you're buying, like I said, that first house. Maybe you're having that first kid. That's an investment. Maybe you're traveling, whatever it is. You guys are thinking long-term in what you're building here, and it is going to be new, and you're not going to know all the answers, and it is going to be a little scary, and there is going to be a learning curve, but you need to keep pace here. With these cards, I'm feeling there's been a little bit of a dragging of the feet, not because you're not prepared, but maybe just because you're scared. And when you have the Ace of Wands, there's a lot of things to get done, Capricorn, and your list is adding up, so just get them done. If you have one of those friends that's like a very let's get in here and get, let's throw the stuff away, get that friend. But there really is a need to make those phone calls, a lot of communication, wrap up things, plan, reserve, get things going, sign off on documents. Let's get this going. It's really a lot about the little connectors for you, Capricorn. Yes, big picture is fantastic. But right now, you guys are getting caught up on these little things that got to get done, and the list is adding. So I can't do this for you. It's pretty simple. Just get it done. It's easy for me to say because I'm just let's move it along, people. But for you guys, this is what you wanted, Cap. And maybe that's where you need to keep your vision. Not on the what ifs. What if we use too much money? We could always use the money for that. Instead, stop. You're doing this because that was your dream. You're doing this because you love yourself. These are one-in-a-lifetime experiences, opportunities, chances. Aren't you worth that? Isn't the money, the investment, even a little bit of the scariness, aren't you worth that? It's worth that time. It's worth that money. It's worth that risk. It's worth the discomfort for a little bit because it's your vision. It's your dream. It's your goal. And that, by the way, that comes with everything. So even if you made 110% the right choice, you're still going to feel a little trepidatious. So get those things done. Make that phone call, reservation, pay that bill, whatever it is. Get things done. The little things that are connecting, phone calls, emails, wrapping things up, submitting documents. Get all of this done. You guys are worth it. And maybe every time you get caught up, Capricorn, remember that. Remember the bigger picture here. Remember why you're doing it. Because I want to have a home that I never had, because I want to have that family I always dreamed of, because I want that by touring the world was my dream. So that dream is worth it. Stop putting it off until I make this much money or things are at this way. It ain't ever going to be that way, guys. To just go. I guess you could win millions of dollars, but there's always something else to worry about. And what's amazing about this Ace of Wands, you guys are entering new contracts, agreements, challenges. With the Fool and the Ace of Gabriel is a lot of new movement, things you have never done before, ever, and it's exciting though. Go for it. Ace of Coins is letting you know this is a good investment, not just financially, long-term. There's going to be dividends to this. There's going to be long-term benefits to the decisions you're making right now. So stop getting caught up and sabotaging it by forgetting the little things. Get it going. get it going. Okay. Yes, Johnny, you got to start doing your own laundry. Some of these comments are hilarious. Honestly, it comes down to little things, right? You can have a great opportunity for a job, but you forgot to turn in your background check and you sabotaged it. Little thing, big opportunity. All right, Aquarius. Good luck, Kat. It's funny, my friend, she's getting married and she's like procrastinating. It's, I love her. My favorite Capricorn in the whole world. Oh, actually, no, my mom is. She's second. All right, Aquarius. Almost there. Loving guidance to the energy of Aquarius will guide them to take action on their passions. Ooh. One more. All right. 6 of coins. Ooh, my bad. 6 of coins, 10 of cups, 9 of wands, page of cups, 7 of coins. Aquarius, what's really important for you, especially, taking action is your financial security, your physical, and when not just financial, your home, your stability. A lot of you Aquariuses might be trying to find more stable jobs, new forms of income. You've been doing a lot of investment. Maybe you've been putting in that internship hours, putting in the time, getting those trainings. You guys have done a lot of investment for your long-term financial and career goals. This could also be education as well. And what's really causing you guys to maybe be a little, I'm not going to use the word scared, cautious in making these actions, is you're waiting to find that stability, and that's understandable, Aquarius. With the 6 of coins, they're letting you know your material needs are going to be met. And with the 7 of coins, they're letting you know all this time that you've invested, don't think it's not a waste. It was well invested, and you're going to see the dividends of this work. What's really important for you is making sure that your home base, maybe you guys are moving as a result. Maybe you're like, crap, I'm not making enough money. I have to go back home, or my lease is up and I can't renew it. Or, you're trying to maybe move in with somebody. You guys are really trying to find a sense of security, financial as well as physical, your actual physical environment with your home or with your family in some way. With the 9 of wands, keep determined. Keep moving forward. This is going to be coming in. So I understand, Aquarius, is if you guys are experiencing a little bit of a lull, it's not a setback. It's just a pause so that you guys can really, all right, I put in this time, really figure out what is my next step. Do I have to redirect myself? How am I going to use this money wisely? Maybe I should actually focus more on making sure I have where am I going to live, or should I make good decisions emotionally? Maybe I should move back home. Maybe I should get my own place. Maybe I should move in with my partner, because finding that harmony within your own physical security is absolutely necessary for you guys. And it looks like you guys are still a little bit in that flux, so it's okay. The 9 of wands, keep moving forward, stay determined. You're going to be seeing the outcome of this soon. What's really going to help balance this energy out so you can still feel a little bit of a momentum is a social life, Aquarius. Maybe you're overworking, you're overstudying, you're overstressing. It's really important right now that you get out, be with friends, be with family, be with loved ones, accept those invitations. We need a little bit more of a little bit more emotional upbringing to balance out the mental overwhelm. Does that make sense? And when you guys get there, because we attract energetically, right? And the electromagnetic field of the heart is 5,000 times greater than the brain. So you can think all you want. But when you get into a space of feeling good and feeling at peace, you're open. The law of receptivity is activated. And so all the things that you're trying to manifest will start to flow in and help to lift and course correct this little situation so that we can move forward. So it's a little bit more of emotional alignment for you guys right now. You're still a little bit in that transition. No worries. Check all through your sun, your moon, and your ascendant to get a full idea of what's happening. But the universe is saying it's coming in. That money, that job, that career, that stability, that home, it's coming in. Just right now, I'm not saying not to stress about it, because you're going to stress about it, or think about it at least. But go out there, relax, enjoy the holidays, have some fun, have some laughs. Opportunities are going to come through people, word of mouth. And this is going to help move you forward. All right, Pisces. I can hear my dog in the back. He's probably sweating up a storm like me. It is so hot in here. Oh my God. I made a wrong decision. I should have just changed my top. Okay. Thank you, Pisces, for being so patient. Although, if you have a timestamp, you just jumped around. But still, thank you so much if you stuck around. Let's see. Loving guidance for the energy of Pisces. Loving guidance for the energy of Pisces. Oh, come on. All right, Pisces, 10 of Swords, Leap of Faith. This Fool card has come up for at least half of the zodiac signs. The Chariot, 3 of Wands, 8 of Ariel. Pisces, for a lot of us, in all fairness, there are situations, environments, relationships that have just ended, but for our betterment. Like certain things are done, whether it's a way of communicating, could be, just a way of life, that job, that circumstance, that pattern, done, but not in a bad way. This is great because new things are meant to be coming into your life. So I think on one level, there is a little bit of guidance for you to free yourself mentally of whatever has transpired, some acceptance perhaps. I mean, emotionally, I don't feel that so much, but it's more of a mental game here. The Fool card and the Chariot. You guys are meant to be embarking on new career decisions, moving forward in life. The Chariot, yes, it can be about career and money, but honestly, it's a forward movement card. You guys are meant to be moving forward in terms of your ideas, your investments, your well-being, your own development, your own personal growth, creativity, and you're supposed to be moving forward quickly. So guys, right now, what's really being asked of you is a little patience, because when you have the 3 of Wands, the manifestations have already been set. Right? But it's about continuing to affirm, continuing to move, to visualize. And when you have the 8 of Ariel, this is self-improvement. Pisces, what's really going to help you move forward, take action, follow your passions, education, self-growth, really understanding who you are now. Sometimes we try to move forward with a new idea from an old perspective. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. You're trying to go into a different energy. So therefore, the way you approach it, your own energy must also acclimate and change. It's can't fit a square peg into a round hole. So what's really being asked is, who are you now? Take this slow, Pisces. The things are coming in, so some patience is going to be had for the manifestations in your life, but there needs to be forward movement in your own personal journey, your own personal growth. Read, and I cannot stand using the word self-help books because that sounds, I don't know. I just don't like the term self-help. It is self-help, but it just sounds like, I don't know. I just don't like the word. Find books on quantum mechanics, emotional healing, confidence. Maybe go get a healing session or an EMDR session, a life coaching or a therapy session. There needs to be personal development and movement within yourself, a reacclimation, an understanding of who you are now. When we go through situations, we die many times, right? After anything that hurts us or just like, we transform. And you guys are meant to be moving into this new phase. And a lot of your manifestations are coming in. However, this time in between is meant to acclimate yourself so you're ready to receive. The 3 of Wands, traditionally, they're standing on a shore. They're seeing the ships come in, and the ships hold all of their manifestations, all of their blessings, all of their bounty. All that's asked of you is to use this time to be receptive, to grow personally. So for instance, let's say you were in a really toxic relationship. I'm just going to give an example. And you're like, screw that. I want my soulmate, life partner. Let's do this, right? But if you're energetically in a place of insecurity, low self-worth, low confidence, if this amazing person just trotted themselves right by you, would you be in a place to receive them? Would your insecurities, doubt, self-sabotage, jealousy, possession, whatever, sabotage it? Right now, it's about using this time to personally grow, to personally evolve, to move forward from this old construct. Okay, and there's so many ways to do that, guys. So, and please don't do this alone. Don't feel like I got to figure it all out. Yes, there is an aspect that only you can do, but there's other resources that can help you. Listen to your heart, believe in yourself, and more importantly, have that determination. When we lift our self-worth, jobs and relationships take off. Career opportunities take off. So let's move forward from whatever situation that was, and let's personally grow to receive all the blessings that you guys have done the manifestation, which is great, right? Because that tends to be the momentum that, we got to kick up. Now we got to grow individually, energetically, emotionally, mentally to receive it. So, I mean, it's holiday season, rest, meditate, chakra clear, have that cool healing session, EMDR session, journal out, read. When you have the 8 of Ariel or 8 of Coins, learn, read books, watch TED Talks, figure it out. What jives with you now? Who are you? Realign, move it around. Do you know what I'm saying? Be that person that you see yourself being. Act in it. You don't have to wait for something to happen to get there. Just start embodying it, There are so many great things on YouTube you guys can listen to while you sleep. Affirmations, confidence, healing. It's wonderful. I have workshops for manifesting, workshops for healing, guys. They're all on Lada's channel. Join me on my vision board workshop on the 29th, guys. We're going to manifest. We're going to use archangels, color magic, candle work, visualizations. It's going to be so fun, and it's going to be interactive. If you're interested, I'm going to put the link down below. Otherwise, I hope this served you guys. Have an incredible week. Use this waning moon to release what doesn't serve you. Heal, align, receive, guys. Let's get going. We're going to be right out the gate in 2020. If you guys would like a session with me or have any questions about anything, you guys can always hit me up. My link will be down below, and I'll see you guys next week for next week's readings. Bye, guys. Take care.